Word from the Lord. Just want to give you a verse and just a thought from a familiar passage. Everybody knows this passage, and talking about the Good Shepherd in John chapter 10 and verse number 10. And basically we know this, it says, "As thieves coming, but to kill, steal, and destroy." But Jesus says, I'm coming because I want you to have life and have it more abundantly. Well, when I think of, I want to talk about just abundant life. Because sometimes, we kind of get it twisted. And even sometimes Christians get that twisted. A good life is not necessarily abundant life. We call a good life is, when if I can have, everything paid and my bills are paid, I don't have any money left, but if my bills are paid, I'm good. There's nothing kind of left over. But when you deal with an abundant life, that's a whole different category. It's like you're having a Ford Focus and then somebody buying you a Mercedes. It's two different worlds. Now, when I think about an abundant life as a Christian, there's some words come to mind. And the first word come to mind is that there's a limitless going on there. Limitless. In other words, God said, I want you to have an abundant life. Man, I want you to have an abundant life, not just a good life, but an abundant life. And what happens a lot of times when we think we are in an abundant life, when we're just basically getting by. And we say, the Lord has blessed me. I got everything paid. I ain't got no money left, but everything is paid. Is that a blessing? Yes. But that's not an abundant life. See, and I've been there. That's why I can say this. Hello, it's just me and us. It's just me and you. That's all. But I'm saying this is what happens. When we get to the point that we are doing okay and we are paying our bills and everything is going pretty well, that's really not an abundant life. What he deals with there is something that's limitless. It doesn't have an abundant, number one, limitless. That doesn't have a limit on it. So God is blessing you with that is not a limit on that. Then the next thing that comes to mind is more than enough. Well, if you're going to do limitless, you got to do more than enough. Because if I'm just doing enough, that satisfies me, but that's not abundant. See, abundant is when I got some change left. I got something left over, and I don't mind buying stuff, but I got something coming back. So it's more than enough. In other words, I'm not going to just give you life, but your life is going to be an abundant, more than enough. And I'm looking for my abundant life. I don't know about y'all, because I've been taught, and this is the way I teach it, is that abundant life is not just getting by. I needed 2 apples, and guess what? God gave me 2 apples. I needed 3 lemons, and God gave me 3 lemons. Oh, what a blessing. And that is a blessing, but that's not abundant. If you need 3 lemons, you got to have 4 or 5 lemons to have an abundant lemons, or abundant apple. You need 2 apples, and I give you 2 apples, that satisfies the debt, but it's not an abundant. But when you got 6 apples, you give me 2, you say, I've got an abundant. That's what abundant is talking about. Then, abundant simply means it exceeds my expectations. It exceeds my expectations if it's abundant. What he's talking about, you know what? I'm going to give you an abundant life. It's going to exceed your expectation. Now, a lot of our expectations is just, let me tell you, come closer, come closer. You know what? Our expectation is just too low. As Christians, our expectations are too low. Bring your expectation up a little higher. Bring them up, because you know what? Every once in a while, I want a center cut pork chop. You know what I'm saying? I do want the porterhouse every now and then. So you have to bring those expectations up. And that's what he's talking about. Now, I have great expectations in the Lord. And that's what he talks when he says that I'll give you abundant life. And I want every one of you to have an abundant life in Jesus Christ. And guess what? We love you.